Hello everybody, Dokkan Assets here. Today we are back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle news video. And boy do we have a lot to cover in this video. I always like doing one of these little news roundup videos so we kind of talk about everything before it comes out and put it in a nice little bow. We have tons of stuff to go over here, so let's just go ahead and hop into it. We did have the celebration campaign go live. We have lots of really cool stuff coming with this, actually. Obviously, login bonus and missions as well. We do have Hercule's heart-pounding gifts returning for the first time in a absolute fat minute, at least as I can remember on JP. I don't actually remember the last time this came out. By the way, we do have the translated missions for this, thanks to the homie Talon. Of course, I will leave everything that I put in this video linked in the description so you can check it out if you would like to check it out for yourself. And then obviously you don't have to, pause this video and go find these missions, but this is everything. Moving back, there is one more thing I do want to mention before we go on to the actual meat and potatoes of the celebration. Obviously, we have been talking about Dragon Ball Heroes for a fat minute now. And as you can see here, we do actually have an exact mention of it in this particular post here. 10th anniversary Super Dragon Ball Heroes will be held at a later date. A collaboration campaign commemorating the 10th anniversary. So that is super exciting that we actually have that information in the game. By the way, keep an eye for the end of this video because I will be talking a little bit about an upcoming Dragon Ball Heroes live stream that may or may not give us the information that we're looking for. So that is very exciting though, nonetheless, that we are actually getting it confirmed that it's going to be coming. Moving on, obviously, we have the upcoming Gogeta banner. We don't know who else is on it yet because, of course, well, we have the homie Nova. Sorry, I'm thinking of the assets. I was just busy data mining a little while ago. But we have the homie Gogeta and Nova on there, so it'll be interesting to see what's on this banner. I'm sure, you've seen all the predictions on Twitter and stuff like that. We do also have a category of banner for the new Great Ape Power or Giant Ape Power, whatever it's called. I think on JP it's technically called Giant Ape Power because that's just the literal translation, but obviously on global it'll probably be called Great Ape Power because that's more synonymous with global, or well, English speaking, I guess. We have a reset of the Elder Kai banner. Always nice to see this. If you need the Kais, definitely go cop them. Personally, I don't think I've ever had to use this banner in recent times, so hey, if you want it, go for it. Obviously, there is going to be some stone sales. I will pull that up right now because that is actually live at the time of this recording. Super stone sale, by the way, so it's not anything stingy. At least I hope not. Let me go check. Of course, we have GOGETA'S Dokkan event, which we did talk about that coming in the last news video, as well as the Vegeta upcoming story event. Very, very exciting stuff. We do have the information on this Vegeta, by the way. If we take a look at the homie Garesh's Twitter here, you can see attack and defense plus 80%. Gain additional attack and defense plus 80% if there's another Great Ape Power category attacking in the same turn. Transforms into Giant Ape once 4 turns have passed and HP is 50% or below once only. Very, very cool stuff here. So, very, very cool that he actually gets stronger with more Great Ape Power units. I quite like that. Super attack, raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, lowers defense. Great Ape version has no super attack, effects are passive, horrifyingly boringly, and seems focus bra. Obviously, with this guy releasing, we will, see how he works in full. I do believe there are some showcases on YouTube, though. Oh, we'll get to that later, bro. Don't be peeking yet now. We, of course, have all of the GT story events returning. Kind of makes sense, all things considered. By the way, I did just check the stone sale, and it is 4 90 stone packs, 1 30 stone pack. Oh, that's actually new. A 15 plus 12 stone pack, which is normally over these 12 stone packs. Sorry, I guess it would technically be 12 plus 15, and that's only 10 bucks. While the, oh, I didn't even notice, this 30 stone pack is actually 30 plus 40 for 20 bucks. That is quite the good deal. So very, very good stuff there. Definitely go check that out in the shop if you are interested. We do have the Omega Shinron EZA raid returning. That's pretty cool. As well as the EZA for Vegeta Jr. We are getting a new stage of the Infinite Dragon Ball History event. Of course, we're kind of assuming that this is going to be GT themed. Kind of makes sense. And we are also getting a reset of Battlefield. Kind of makes sense because we're about due for it. Now, this is what's honestly so hype about all of this stuff. We have the homie Masked Saiyan finally getting an EZA. I could not be happier about this, to be honest. I love Masked Saiyan. I've been hoping for an EZA for this man for a fat minute. And I'm so excited that he's coming. And with him, bro, this is super exciting as well. Mira and Toa are going to be getting a Dokkan Awakening as well as Demigra. And this is going to be a Xenoverse category banner here, or well, I guess it's technically Xenoverse tag, but Xenoverse characters, right? Very, very cool stuff. And we can also assume from this, by the way, that now Mira and Toa will return to the general pool. So that is super exciting. We also do have another category gotcha here. This category is going to be the category that will be super effective, I believe, against Bardock. We obviously have his Masked Saiyan, well, event, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, of course. And we do have a brand new chain battle, too, that being the Super 1-Star Dragon. So this is going to be versing one of the Shadow Dragons, which will be pretty cool to see what the art for that guy ends up being. By the way, we do have the weekend missions returning to JP, which is super exciting because obviously it's always hype when this happens. This will be the 21st, by the way, which is still a little bit away. But that is basically it for the entire campaign. Lots of cool stuff here. I am very much liking the look of this campaign. I am probably not going to go too hard for Gogeta, to be honest. Just even though I'm really hyped for him, I'm even more excited for Dragon Ball Heroes. And so I will probably get all of the stone sales and then use them for Dragon Ball Heroes. I'll probably do like maybe 1 or 2 multis for the boy because his animations are fire. But I'm a Dragon Ball Heroes simp, bro. What can I say? Moving on from that, we obviously do have the release schedule for all of these boys here. They are actually coming out in an hour and 40 minutes at the time of this recording. So it'll be 3 a.m. CST for me. Obviously, you can put that into whatever time zone you wish for you. And obviously, you can just kind of look at the screen and, you know, take the time zone there. But yeah, so all these guys will be coming out then. Very exciting stuff. Moving on, we do have the animation for Gogeta's card. I don't believe I included this in the last news video. If I did, I apologize, but that's the animation for the card. Pretty cool looking stuff. I like it. It's a nice way to bring your eyes to the centerpiece while still kind of illuminating the key effect. Moving on, we do have the newest mega thread from me, of course. This was everything that was in last night's data download and Global's data download as well. Don't think I forgot about you global folk there. There's plenty of stuff to talk about in this news video, trust me. Obviously, we have the assets for the upcoming Great Ape category event. Of course, we have all the new cards that were added to JP. Very cool stuff here. We'll get to why he was added later. And no, he's not getting an EZA because usually the sticker is kind of a little hint about that. We do have the assets for Gogeta and all of the new cards. They look absolutely fantastic. There's so much great stuff in here. We could take a look at this for a really long time. Funny Dokkan pose, of course. There's lots of cool stuff in here. So definitely take a look at this. Also, Gogeta.exe. Thank you, whoever said that joke into my mentions. I appreciate it. We did also have something very cool, though. We did have a SA asset update for Oceania Shinron, of all things. And not the Dokkan Awakened one, the SSR version. Because if you take a look, here are the original sheets. They are a little bit different. If we look at the minute details, as you can see there, that sheet is changed. And obviously, you know, different stuff here. So interesting. They do this occasionally where they give the assets an update. And a lot of the time, this is for the sake of quality. If you do look, if we can't really zoom in here, but they do update the actual like image quality of this as well. And sometimes obviously just the asset sheets. Besides that though, another super exciting addition to this whole thing was that actually Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta also got an asset update, which was very, very cool. Kind of didn't expect that, to be honest, because obviously, you know, why? But like, you know, because he's kind of irrelevant now. But nonetheless, though, super cool to see. Obviously, you can see that some of these sheets are different and stuff like that. So, of course, if you want to take a look at that. But cool to see that those essays did get updated. Of course, we have new sprites. We have the medals for the GT Vegeta story event. There is one notable thing in here, besides the fact that obviously we can kind of tell how the story event is going to go. We apparently have never actually had this piece of Vegeta art in full. Apparently it has been in other pieces before, but we've never had this specific render. So it's very cool to see it here. Also, apparently, according to the comments section, thank you, the boys down here. Wait, that's Namek Saga Vegeta. That one specific armor has never been in Dokkan before. That's true. Literally when he's about to take out Ginyu and Goku's body. Really, really cool stuff. So maybe this guy will be an upcoming card. It definitely looks like card art, so that'll be interesting to see with that. Of course, we have Gogeta's Awakening medal himself. It's always so cool seeing these medals with the logo on it. It looks sick. Now, this is something else that I did want to note that is very, very important that could be hinting to what could come up in the upcoming Super Dragon Ball Heroes collab. Now, as you can see here, this is a Ichiban Kuji Dragon Ball Super Heroes Saga Prize A Broly Super Saiyan Full Power 4 ticket. Whew, that is a mouthful. So, you're probably wondering, what exactly am I looking at here? Let me give you some information in the nice little thread that I made. So, this is the info that DBZ Space gives. This is basically the translated description, thanks to Google Translate. Super Dragon Ball Heroes 10th Anniversary Ichiban Kuji in collaboration campaign with Dragon Ball Heroes Saga Prize A. Proof that you are applying for the for the Broly Super Saiyan 4 Full Power figure. So, information about the specific ticket, and then we'll talk about what it's referring to. This ticket was part of the 5th year anniversary campaign, this actual like image of the ticket, by the way, where JP players could receive real life items in exchange for these tickets. This ticket had its description changed in the database to reflect the new exchange. So essentially, it serves the same purpose as these did. If you remember, during JP's 5th year anniversary, you could win these tickets and then you could exchange them for real life items. This is essentially going to be the same thing for the Super Saiyan 4 Broly figure. And as I noted down here, it is also implied that the Broly figure reference here is the one from November's upcoming Super Dragon Ball Heroes Ichiban Kuji lottery, as the figure is labeled as Prize A, just like in the ticket, obviously referring to this Broly right here. So it would not surprise me if we get this Super Saiyan 4 Broly art or pose as one of the upcoming cards in Dokkan. That will be very, very cool to see. By the way, this guy is a King Cluster Broly, which means that he should be very, very big. I've reviewed a King Cluster Broly on my channel before. This is also the different version of it, the last one version. So very, very cool stuff there. That does sort of imply that that Broly is going to be, you know, part of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes celebration, but not confirmed. Just take it with a grain of salt for now. Obviously, we have these story assets, lots of cool stuff in here. I always encourage you to take a look at the actual Imgur link, because we have some renders that are put together in some things that you don't see too often without different card effects and stuff like that. Some assets that you don't necessarily have to pull out of the sheets and stuff like that. But this was also very interesting. This is obviously with the Flux waves or the Blutz wave, whatever they're called, bro. The waves that turn Super Saiyan 4... waves? Like Waveku? That turn Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, well, into Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So that's obviously going to be part of the upcoming story of that. So very, very cool to see that in there. This is also something very, very exciting that I am proud to announce that I'm finally able to do. I have had some requests for this in the past, but I have a video now where we have only the audio of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's active skill. So, yeah, that's it. It's literally just the audio from this guy, and you can go ahead and download it. Google Drive link there, and there's one in the description of the video too. So if you want to take a look and get that for yourself, definitely go cop that download. Now, the exciting thing about this is that I haven't actually been able to data mine this before. I've never been able to figure out how to do it, but shout out to the homie Merged in the Discord, aka Psychic Owl. He actually showed me and helped me through the process of being able to extract these, because it's not overly complicated, but it is pretty complicated, all things considered. So shout out to my boy, of course. Join the Discord, link in the description if you haven't yet. Shameless plug. But what this means is that I'll be able to get the active skill audio of every single upcoming unit, and I will go through and try and find the ones of some of the older ones. Maybe I'll just do some of the bigger notable ones. Obviously, it's a lot easier to do the new units, right, rather than you know, going back and looking through all the old files. But that is something that we will be, you know, able to give to you. By we, I mean me, give to you in data downloads. So that's really cool. Obviously, we have GOGETA'S OST, which is fantastic. You are currently listening to it right now in the background of this video. Definitely go check it out if you haven't yet. The OST is so good. It's funny. I remember someone in the comments section of the video on YouTube pointed out how Gogeta actually has trumpets in this OST and in the AGL Gogeta OST, which I think is very, very funny. So that is pretty good stuff. I did also forget to show this, I believe, so I do want to show this real quick. This is Vegeta's essay. Sorry, I just figured I'd include it since we're kind of at the end of the JP stuff. We're going to talk about some stuff that Goresh posted as well before we move on, but then we will talk about all of the global stuff, so stay tuned for that. Unfortunately, Vegeta's essay is kind of lackluster there, but this stuff is actually pretty cool. By the way, of course, shout out to the homie DBZ World for always holding it down with those essays. The man is on it, bro. I don't know how he does it. I really don't know how he does it. As soon as an essay comes out, bro, like 2 seconds flat, this man has it uploaded. Like, bro, I haven't even finished reading the words data download, and the man has already put the essay up. So shout out to the boy DBZ World. He does great stuff. And this is a really cool essay, by the way. Obviously, the whole great ape motif is severely underdone in terms of animations in Dokkan, so it's cool to see it get some love here. Before we go on to global stuff, there is some other stuff that I wanted to talk about with this whole thing. So there was a very interesting change. Basically, Gogeta's active skill was actually wrong, and this was something that was edited in a more recent data download today, and they tweeted about it. To clarify, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's active skill looks like the debuff portion is for 1 turn, and his buff is infinite due to the and symbol. His buff does last for 1 turn, then wording is incorrect since and symbol always represents a separation in effects, as you can see it there. And then obviously you can see here, this is Jiren's active skill. Notice how the commas and not the and symbols, because she has active skills that are the same. They made a mistake. Hydros also did confirm that somewhere along the line in his actual showcase video. Yeah, you can see right there, he confirmed it. It's 1 turn. So they messed it up, and then they made a tweet about it. That's what this extra tweet about Gogeta was. So yeah, they did change that. So that was also something else that I just wanted to note. Kind of unfortunate. Not that he's bad, obviously, but, you know, I guess it makes him a little bit less OP. I think that's everything else that I had from Goresh, besides one other thing that we'll take a look at a little bit later. Of course, shout out to the homie Goresh, as always. The man is an absolute legend. Definitely go follow him and subscribe to him if you have not yet. He makes fantastic content as well. Let's talk about Global's data download, and then we'll talk about the SDBH thing towards the end of the video here. So, Global did have a data download technically yesterday now. This was basically everything for the upcoming World Tournament. Finally, we have Piccolo Daimao added as the new local World Tournament award for Global. It has been a fat minute. It's been a fat minute since Global has had a World Tournament flat out, so it's really cool to be able to see the homie finally coming to Global, because this man is absolutely fantastic and, frankly, a really, really valuable unit when it comes to Extreme Tech ESBR. Of course, we have the homie Trunks, because he is going to be the prize card for this one. I believe this is the Awakening for Gohan, and obviously we have the Awakening for the boy Jackie Chun. Buff Jackie Chun. Very cool stuff there. We have new sprites, obviously. I did post these, which is kind of interesting. These were updated, I believe, with this. Basically, it's just the labels that show the different, you know, transformation types and stuff like that. So, pretty cool to see this. If you wanted to take a look at it, definitely go ahead and take a look through that. Of course, the essays for Piccolo and Trunks were added, as well. All of the English assets, which is basically just a bunch of sound effects and stuff like that. Ow! So if you want to take a look at that, definitely go ahead and take a look at that. But all of his stuff is here. Very, very nice renders, by the way, on that man. Moving on. We do have the EZA power-ups, I believe, got updated for this. I don't think I ever actually posted these either. These usually get added when they have a new EZA and stuff like that, so pretty cool to see these. These are obviously what pops up like when you're transitioning through the stages. Of course, we do have the homie Super 17 getting his EZA. That is already live on Global, I believe, so that is some really, really cool stuff there. Obviously, his medals as well. Cool to see that they are tackling more 120s. And this is actually some pretty cool global news, I do have to say. We have some untranslated EZ events. Now, the medals for all of these characters have been in the game for a fat minute, but their actual event assets, which is obviously the title card, the character itself, and then the cut-ins and stuff like that, has been added in untranslated global. So that being Super Saiyan 3 Broly. And finally, bro, finally, Kale and Caulifla. I know people have been waiting for this one for a fat minute. I know I have too. Bro, literally, I don't even play Global as much. I'm a JP, and I've been on that train with my Global boys for a long time. I've been like, bro, where are the girls? So this does imply that they are coming very, very soon. Very, very cool stuff on that front. Very, very excited for that as well. Moving on. We do have a new Extreme Z Dokkan Fest ticket. Obviously, this is for 17. Nothing really to note there. But this is quite exciting. We do have a brand new Dokkan Festival A and Dokkan Festival B ticket. Of course, this implies that GOGETA'S and Boo are going to be the next Dokkan Fest on Global. It literally doesn't make sense for it to be anything else at this point. So it's almost confirmed, but not 100%. So again, take it with a grain of salt. But obviously, this is what that is for, these assets, these ticket assets, right? But, you know, it's preparation for it. So, coming soon, regardless, GOGETA'S and Boo. Very, very exciting stuff. I know people are super hyped for them on Global. I love GOGETA'S. I was honestly blown out of the water with him. I don't know what it was about it, bro, but, like, I was, like, kind of like, meh, when I pulled him, and then after using him, hype stuff. So, very, very exciting there. Cool, cool, cool. We do have the information for Global's 34th, 33rd World Tournament. I messed this up because I always copy and paste my text from other tweets, and sometimes it causes errors, but you know, it is what it is. Obviously, Trunks being the new prize unit. Of course, this is the updated World Tournament ticket banner. You can see the boy Jackie Chun front and center. Android 18 is going to be on the World Tournament banner there, and obviously you can see this is going to be the upcoming SSR unfeatured pool banner. Very, very cool, actually. This is definitely not bad. Both these Super Saiyan 3s aren't the best, but they're still pretty good, and both of these characters, the Super Saiyan 2 Goku and the Majin Vegeta, are fantastic units, so definitely not bad. And then obviously we have this other one that's just another little promotional piece for this, and that is it when it comes to global news. Of course, if you want to check out the past threads, they're always linked on the bottom tweet of every single one of these, so you can kind of just go back and take a look at them. That's why it's noted, by the way, that goes back to May 6th, because that was when I started doing the mega threads. Man, that's crazy to think about. Regardless, though, the other thing that I wanted to talk about, I'm not sure if I'll be able to find the Goresh tweet. I'll look around to see if I can, but the last thing I wanted to talk about here was that basically there's going to be a upcoming Super Dragon Ball Heroes live stream. I don't think I can find the actual tweet. You know what I can do? I can go to my own Twitter and scroll through my tweets, because I know I made a tweet about it. Basically, there's going to be a upcoming Super Dragon Ball Heroes live stream on November 15th. And I don't know how many of you guys were around for it last year, but last year, or well, I guess technically last Dragon Ball Heroes collab that we had on Dokkan, all of the new units were announced in the Dragon Ball Heroes anniversary live stream. Hey, shout out to this account. Were added in the, or well, added, were promoted rather in the Dragon Ball Heroes live stream. So very, very cool stuff there. Yeah. Right here is the tweet. As you can see, November 15th, we are going to be getting all of this stuff. Of course, this is just kind of promo. There's nothing really to note here, but it probably means that this is going to be the Dokkan units a part of this. So, I'm letting you know right now that I will be live reacting to this, whether this is on Twitch or YouTube. I'm not positive on that. I'll announce it at a later date, so definitely go, follow Discord, Twitter, all that stuff for that. But I'm just letting you know that that is probably the date that the Dragon Ball Hero stuff is going to get revealed, because that's how they did it last year. It was literally just like in an image that showed all of the cards in it. It's not as detailed as like a Dokkan Now or something like that, but it's just like a little promotional, like, hey, in honor of everything that's going on in Dragon Ball Heroes, look what's going on in Dokkan. So very cool stuff there. That is it for the news roundup. Gogeta comes out now in like an hour and a half, I think, for the time of this recording. By the time it's up, it'll probably be more like an hour and 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So again, if you want to know your time, convert it into your time zone right there on the screen for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. I really appreciate you. I hope you've been enjoying the content lately. I've been hitting that ground running with these news, and I've been enjoying the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta content a lot. So definitely let me know what you think of all this stuff in the comments section below, if you're going to summon for Gogeta, of course, and I will catch you in the next one. Dokkan Assets out. Peace.